I was a brand new missionary. I think I'd been out for 3 or 4 weeks or so. And my companion, he's a funny guy. He's a real joker. He's just a really, really funny guy. He's always laughing and always joking. At the same time, he was a really smart guy, and he knew what he was doing in terms of being a missionary. And I don't mean that intellectually, I also mean that spiritually. He really knew his stuff. And I remember walking down the street once, and again, this is the area that was 2 square miles, and this is when we were tracting for 10 hours a week. Meaning, he had been there, I think, 2 transfers, or maybe 3 before that. So he had knocked on every door in the area at least 3 times, bare minimum. So he knew the area really well. It wasn't that hard because it was a tiny area. So we were walking down the street once, I think we were going to contact an investigator of ours. And he stopped and looked over at a house. And he said, "I don't think I've knocked that door before." And just, we went up to the door. He didn't seem particularly interested or anything. He just seemed curious because he felt like he'd never knocked there before. So we knocked on the door. It turned out they were active members, but when they answered they said, "Elders, we're so glad you're here." It turns out someone was in fairly desperate need of a blessing. And so we were there and we administered a blessing to them. And that was a real testimony to me, because I believed in miracles and I believed in revelation and the guidance of the Spirit. But when you see things that obvious, it's a special experience.